And I'll continue to Bro Aizat. Yeah, as for Bro Aizat, could you please share with us the trend of radicalization and extremism in Malaysia and neighboring countries?
All right, thank you very much, Angela. And also, I would like to thank our speakers today, especially Brother Yo. We just had lunch today, and we meet again tonight. Pak Wawan sama Pak Banta. I mean, I can understand in bahasa Indonesia. I also can speak in bahasa Malaysia, tapi I don't want to confuse myself with the similar words in bahasa Malaysia and bahasa Indonesia. So I will speak in bahasa in English. I think I will echo what the previous speakers have mentioned. I think when we talk about radicalism or radicalization, we need to understand what does it mean by radicalization. I think Bantas said something about how radicalism is berlebihan, an excessive action. And to me, I will bring I will expand the perspective a little bit. To us, I mean, radicalization is a process. Someone is not born to be an extremist. I'm not born to be, someone is not born to be a terrorist either. It's a process of becoming one. So, a person can become intolerant or extremist, especially for political interests. In the process of radicalization, something that I will emphasize in today's discussion is the religious ideology, political ideology, which are extreme. This ideology can be weaponized to justify hate, kebencian, to justify intolerance, and violence, even keganasan, against the public, especially these actions, intolerant actions, targeting the minority groups. So when we're talking about Indonesia and Malaysia, we are Muslim majority countries. Most of the radicalization or radicalism issues are predominantly coming from the Islamist orientation. I say Islamist itu, it's different from Islamic term. So it's political Islam. When people politicize religion, then some of the risks that we can find is people can be extreme to achieve political gain, political goal. In Malaysia, for example, we see, and also Indonesia, if you see, some cases, for example, in the case of Pak Ahok, and also in Malaysia, we have a lot of cases that involve some fundamentalist and also extremist groups. How these people, from social NGOs, from political and religious figures, they often politicize religious doctrines such as jihad. They use jihad as a doctrine to radicalize people, to mobilize people to understand in a rigid way, not in a meaningful way, to build a peaceful society and so on. But then it's about to achieve an Islamic state, an exclusive nation, society, which is very not coherent or consistent with the reality, with the social reality, which is very pluralistic. Malaysia is only 60% Muslims. Indonesia has largely, about more than 90% Muslim population. So it's very inconsistent with the reality on the ground if you want to advocate for a rigid ideology. But also we see we see in Malaysia, especially, how some religious and also political figures, they use religion to mobilize their followers, their sympathizers, to support for their cause in the name of religion. Some of these doctrines, like jihad and also Islamic State, these are not even have no origin from Malaysia, from our region, but they might be imported from the Middle East due to their different kind of politics, geopolitics, sectarian politics in the region, and some of these extremist groups try to import this idea to our region. I think I need to emphasize this, Lawrence, that Angela, sorry, that extremism is not unique to Malaysia and also Indonesia. We see extremism in other parts of the world as well. If you see in the West, the rise of neo-Nazism, who are fighting for the exclusivity or superiority of the white people, against the migrants. We see extremism, different kinds of extremism based on certain religions in India and also in Myanmar. Something that we need to think about as community leaders or people or believers of our own religion. I think these trends of extremism, it should not be generalized on entire religion or race. All human beings from all religions, beliefs, and races should be united in preventing and countering extremism. In other words, we all have a role to play. If we are a teacher, if we are a lawyer, if you are a student, or if you are a believer or non-believer, even you are a man or a woman, we should try our best to play a role in to support this cause, promoting peace, promoting harmony and compassion in our own family, in our own classroom, in our own NGO even. I think that's all for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bro Aizat.